Hi everyone, this is Margarita with City Got Puppetry. I have today a different kind of video. I have these little storage pockets that I made. I currently have them all held together with the binder clip, but I will probably be finding something more permanent at some point. Anyway, so I tend to have a lot of like random pieces of scrap lying around, and I want to use them, and sometimes, you know, as I'm watching TV or, you know, just kind of around the house, I like to play with my paper. And so what I did was I grabbed a bunch of I grabbed a bunch of 5x7 cards. I had these in a pack. I bought them on clearance at Michael's, and I taped 2 envelopes on the inside. So this is obviously the outside of the card, and this is the envelope, and I put tape along the inside of the card on these 3 sides, right on the inside here, and then I glued I pasted the envelope right on top, and I did that on both sides. I left the pocket here between the envelope and the card on both sides as well, so it's like a little folder with, you know, large pocket and another pocket. And what I've done with this is I've gone through some of my paper, and I've gathered pieces of paper that I felt kind of went together, that would look nice together in a project. So I have this like random piece of double-sided pattern paper, this solid color of scrap that kind of coordinates with that, and you know, it looks nice next to it. So does this piece, and then this is a piece of vellum. So I put all those together because I felt like these would go well together on a project, on a card or tag or something like that. And then in the inner pocket, in the envelope, I will also add other elements that I could probably lose if I put in here. So things like buttons or ribbon, or smaller pieces of punch outs or die cuts that I might want to use with this. I will put those in here. I think this side might actually have something in it. So that's that's in one pocket. This is in the other pocket. So this is just a sheet of leftover paper. I thought this went really nice against it. There's something on the back, but I like this side better, and it coordinates with that. And then there's a pop of yellow along with it, and then in the envelope, I believe I put something in. Yeah, so in the envelope I put these little die cuts. They are butterflies that I cut out of shiny pink metallic paper, like gift wrap paper, that I thought would also go well with a project with this, you know. Let's see if you can see that on there. Oops. So there's 2 kinds. Some is shiny, well, some are shiny and some are not. Right, so, you know, some kind of project, I think using these items would go nice together. And as I like make other projects and I collect other items or other pieces of scrap or elements that I think go with any of these, I will add them to the pocket. So I'm gonna put these back in there. So what I'm gonna do, and I kind of want opinions on this if anyone is willing to give their opinion. I was wondering what you guys thought of maybe having a series of I guess I could call it something like a scrap pocket challenge or something like that, where I would take whatever pieces I've gathered in a pocket and create a project from it. And, you know, each pocket would be its own video, its own tutorial, or I could do like a double challenge and do both sides and just try to use all of those pieces to create something using scraps. And so far I have all of these done. I don't know how many I've made here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 cards, 2 pockets in each, or rather, you know, 2 projects in each. So this is altogether 20 projects if I fill them all up. I have a few that are empty still. Here's this one we went over. Here's another example. So I've gathered here all these pieces that I think somewhat could go together. They share color scheme. Here's a contrast. These are nice contrasting pieces that might go with that. So the bigger pieces will go there. Any smaller pieces would go here. I don't think there's anything in here, but here's another one. Well, so this is the 5x7 card, and what I did was I already did one side. I ran out of these envelopes, so I'm going to use a craft envelope. And so what I did was I took double-sided tape and basically just put it on 3 sides of the card, leaving an opening on the outer part. Let's see, I just lost my... Now I'm just going to peel off the backings. Alright, sometimes we know that can be the hardest part of the project, right? Just getting the backing off the tape. Sorry. Alright, and so I'm gonna make sure that I put it on here. I'm gonna try to center it as best as I can. It doesn't matter, it's yours, so it doesn't have to be in the middle. If it's easier for you to line it up in the corner, you can do that. It's whatever you want. So I'm just gonna remember to put the opening part of the envelope towards the outside as well, so that I have multiple pockets. You could put it this way if you wanted to, I guess, you know, but I feel like if you're storing it this way, then things are gonna start to fall out in that direction, and they might come out of the pocket since we're not sealing the actual envelope, because we want it to remain open. You could also somehow do like a semi-permanent or non-permanent closure, or button, or I don't know, a hole for a string, or Velcro, or magnetic, those little magnetic circles that you can put on there. That might be good for this. Anyway, whatever you'd like. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and center this, put it in there, and then right, and so there you have it. It's a pocket here along with its enclosed pocket, you know, the envelope, and then there's the pocket on the other side, and same with the envelope. And you could even store stuff in the middle if you know, if you wanted to. If there was anything that was maybe too big for either of these 2 pockets and you wanted to just kind of lay it in there, you could do that as well. You could even label these if you wanted. You could keep them separate. You could glue them to the other pockets and kind of have like a whole, you know, book, or, you know, basically like a storage piece for all of your extra little scrap projects. If you wanted to do that, like almost like a filing folder. I would be keeping them separate though, because I'm most likely going to just take the actual pockets and just work on them individually. And so here's just an example. I found I have this piece and this piece and this piece, and I think in my heart I feel like they go together. I could see myself making a project from these, so I'm gonna keep these 3 together in a pocket. And they're small, but I have this one that sticks out, so this will kind of let me know that there is something in there. Whereas if I lay it this way, it'll disappear and I'm not gonna really know that there's something in there, so I'll just leave it like that. And as I create other projects or go along with or go through my stash, which I do often to use my scraps, I will just add other elements in here that I feel also go with this. And like I said, let me know if you'd like to see a series where I kind of challenge myself to use the items in a pocket to create a specific project. And I don't know, I may do that anyway. Although I would like to know what you guys think. Of course, your comments matter to me. I do read them all and I do respond to them all. So please, you know, let me know what you guys think. That's always something that is important to me. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found this helpful. I would love to know if you guys would try this, and you know, leave that information in the comments below. And if you are new to my channel, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope that you subscribe and maybe visit this channel again. And I hope to see you all again soon. Have a great day.